Now, there is a new video that could provide a fresh clue. Let's take a look. A Ring doorbell camera about 2 miles from Guthrie's Arizona home captured several cars that were passing through the area that same night. The same night that she disappeared.
Stop everything you're doing right now, because what I'm about to show you is unlike anything you've ever seen. The FBI didn't just knock on Nancy Guthrie's door. They tore through her home foundation, and what they found, it will haunt you forever. Imagine this. Decades of quiet family life, suddenly ripped open by jackhammers and shovels. Neighbors screamed. Police tape flapped in the hot Arizona wind. And under that concrete, fragments of a life you thought you knew. Pieces of her personal belongings. Traces of something far darker. And the most terrifying part? The person responsible was someone Nancy trusted more than anyone in the world. Insider sources are whispering about secret recordings, private messages, and a plot so cold, so calculated, that even seasoned FBI agents were stunned. "We've never seen anything like this," one source told me. And the digital evidence, it points to a betrayal that goes straight to the heart of her family. By the end of this video, you'll be asking yourself one question. How could someone close to Nancy plan something so monstrous and almost get away with it? Stay with me, because every second from here on is a twist you won't see coming. Before the night that changed everything, Nancy Guthrie's life seemed like a picture-perfect story. But as we now know, appearances are deadly liars. Nancy, 84, a mother, grandmother, and a pillar of her family, had built a quiet life in her Arizona home after tragedy struck years ago. Her husband had died in a mining accident, leaving her to raise 3 children on her own. Everyone admired her strength, but little did they know, someone close was watching, waiting, and planning a betrayal that would shock the nation. "Mom always had a sixth sense about people," whispered a former neighbor in an exclusive leak. But this? She never saw this coming. Nobody did. The family's public life added another layer of pressure. Her daughter, a well-known news anchor, often shared glimpses of family gatherings on national television. But behind the smiling photos and holiday posts, tensions brewed. There were whispers about financial disputes, disagreements over inheritances, and rumors of secret deals made behind closed doors. And then there was Tommaso, the son-in-law, quiet in public, charming to outsiders. But insiders describe him as someone who would do anything for money, according to leaked messages obtained by our sources. Tommaso had been struggling financially for months, debts piling up, business failures mounting, and a mortgage threatening foreclosure. Yet, Nancy's estate promised security, and that, as the insiders claim, became the seed for a plan that spiraled into horror. On January 31st, 2026, everything changed. Nancy had hosted a peaceful family dinner, as she did every week. She laughed, she hugged, she was just herself, an anonymous family friend said. By 10 p.m., she had gone to bed, unaware that her world was about to shatter. Security cameras at night were mysteriously disabled at exactly 1:47 a.m., a precision no ordinary stranger could have managed. The precision was chilling. An FBI insider told me this wasn't random. Whoever did this knew every corner of that house, every routine, every digital security system. They had planned it to the second. And so, the stage was set. A quiet home in the Arizona desert, a loving family unaware of the storm brewing within, and a betrayal so calculated that would eventually lead federal agents to dig up the very foundation of Nancy Guthrie's house. But as shocking as that excavation would become, nothing could prepare the nation for what lay beneath the concrete. Something so twisted, so horrifying, it would redefine the limits of greed and human deception. It all exploded the moment investigators started digging beneath Nancy Guthrie's foundation. The quiet Arizona neighborhood was suddenly a war zone. Jackhammers tore through concrete, metal scraped against rock, and neighbors gawked from behind yellow police tape, whispering in disbelief. Why would the FBI be digging under her home? Someone muttered. But what they were uncovering was far worse than anyone imagined. Inside the excavation site, agents found fragments of Nancy's belongings, jewelry, personal effects, and even pieces of a vehicle, but scattered in a way that made no sense unless someone had deliberately tried to erase her. "This isn't just hiding things," a federal agent whispered to a colleague. "This is sending a message." And then the phone recordings came in. Tommaso, the son-in-law who everyone trusted, was caught on audio discussing Nancy's health, her medications, and a plan for her disappearance. "I told him to make sure she didn't survive the week without her pills," said a leaked transcript obtained exclusively by our sources. "We were waiting for the right time," he allegedly added, his voice calm, chillingly normal. Inside the interrogation room, Tommaso tried to keep his composure, wearing his pajamas and slippers as if nothing were happening. "I love Nancy. I just wanted her safe," he insisted repeatedly, his eyes darting nervously at the agents. But the pressure was relentless. Over 6 hours, evidence piled up. Bank records showing $250,000 in debt, cell tower pings placing him at the house during critical times, and secret messages between him and his cousin plotting the perfect window to act. Then came the first twist that shattered the entire narrative. According to insider sources, the FBI discovered that Tommaso had already attempted to move evidence using a Range Rover, strategically placed in a parking lot to avoid suspicion. He thought he was invisible, an anonymous investigator said. He didn't realize that every move, every message, every second was being tracked. And here's the part that made even veteran agents stop in disbelief. The foundation held traces of a planned concealment, not for a stranger, not for random chaos, but for someone who had lived under the same roof for decades. The betrayal was not just financial, it was personal, intimate, and unforgivable. By the end of that first day, it became painfully clear the story of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance wasn't about a random crime. It was about cold, calculated family betrayal. And just when you think it couldn't get darker, the next revelation would make every single person in the neighborhood question who they could truly trust. Just when the nation thought they had seen the worst, the story took an even darker turn. As the FBI continued sifting through the foundation, forensic teams discovered something no one expected. A hidden compartment beneath the concrete floor, carefully sealed, untouched for decades. Inside, fragments of Nancy's personal effects were found alongside cryptic notes detailing her finances, her routines, and shocking references to family disputes. Whoever did this had intimate knowledge of Nancy's life, a leaked FBI report claimed. This was planned with precision, down to the second. The revelation sent shockwaves through social media. Twitter threads exploded at Insider Leaksy. The son-in-law, he's been living a lie. FBI finds evidence that will shatter your trust in family. At Crime Obsessed, imagine the audacity, hiding your in-laws' secrets under their own home. Unbelievable. Even celebrity commentators chimed in. A well-known true crime podcaster tweeted, "If this isn't the most twisted betrayal of the decade, I don't know what is." Memes and conspiracy theories began circulating, with fans speculating about hidden messages, secret meetings, and even potential accomplices. And then, the shocking reveal that no one saw coming. Nancy's smartwatch, still linked to her heart monitor app, recorded her heart rate spiking during the crucial hour of her disappearance. Every second of fear, panic, and betrayal was digitally preserved. Investigators had, for the first time, a timeline precise enough to break the entire case wide open. Leaked messages between Tommaso and his cousin surfaced, showing the cold calculation behind their plan. Thursday night, she takes her pills at 10. We move at 1:47, one message read. Don't leave a trace. The audacity, the planning, the sheer cruelty. It was almost cinematic, except it was painfully real. And just when it seemed like the story couldn't get more horrifying, sources revealed that Tommaso had attempted to manipulate social media, spreading fake leads and distractions while the investigation was ongoing. Every tip flood, every public outrage was part of a strategy to buy him time. By now, the narrative had spiraled beyond a simple disappearance. The public wasn't just shocked, they were enraged. Betrayal, greed, and a meticulously orchestrated plan had collided in a perfect storm. And as investigators prepared for the next breakthrough, one question hung over everyone's heads. Could Tommaso and his accomplices have gotten away with it if not for the technology that betrayed them? The answer would come, but not before leaving the audience questioning every family member, every friend, and the very nature of trust itself. The moment news of the excavation and shocking discoveries hit the headlines, the internet erupted. Millions of people were glued to their screens, sharing, commenting, and speculating. Everyone desperate to know how someone could betray Nancy Guthrie so brutally. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were flooded with posts ranging from disbelief to sheer rage. This is not a crime. This is pure evil. One viral tweet read, amassing over 50,000 likes in hours. Another posted a meme showing Tommaso behind a mask of a family man, captioned, "Smile now, plan later." Fans of Nancy's family flooded comment sections of her daughter's broadcasts, sending messages of support, grief, and heartbreak. But there were also skeptics. Conspiracy theorists speculated about hidden accomplices, secret financial motives, and even planted evidence. Celebrities weighed in, turning the drama into a national spectacle. A famous true crime podcaster tweeted, I've covered 1,000 cases, and nothing compares to this level of premeditation and cold-blooded betrayal. Another commentator, a retired FBI analyst, said on live television, "This isn't just about a disappearance. It's about calculated greed and a family's darkest secrets being exposed for the world to see." Fake fan accounts began creating threads exposing alleged details. Look at this leaked message. Tommaso literally planned the exact time she'd be vulnerable. Another thread claimed, "The smartwatch data proves it. She feared for her life. Every second is recorded. News outlets jumped on the frenzy. Headline screamed, 'Son-in-law betrayal rocks Arizona family.' FBI uncovers hidden secrets in Guthrie home, and national outrage as family plot unfolds. Local talk shows held heated debates, with panelists arguing over punishments, accountability, and trust within families. Every broadcast ended with a call to viewers. Could this happen in your neighborhood? Meanwhile, fans of Nancy's daughter shared old family videos highlighting happier times, juxtaposed against the shocking betrayal. One popular social media post simply read, "How do you rebuild trust after this?" By now, the story wasn't just about Nancy. It had become a national conversation on greed, betrayal, and the dark side of family secrets. Supporters and critics clashed online, fueling heated arguments, fan theories, and viral debates. And just when people thought they had seen the worst, the next revelation would pull them even deeper into the nightmare that was the Nancy Guthrie case. Just when the nation thought the horrors of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance had peaked, investigators uncovered the most chilling secret yet, deep in the Arizona desert. Following digital footprints and cell tower data, the FBI found evidence that shook the case to its core. Tommaso hadn't acted alone. A series of encrypted messages, leaked exclusively to insiders, revealed a network of accomplices, family, friends, distant relatives, even someone working inside the local shipping company Tommaso was employed at. He thought he could control everything, one source revealed. But greed has a way of multiplying mistakes, and people talk. And then came the bombshell. Buried alongside Nancy's personal belongings in that secret foundation compartment was a hard drive encrypted with financial records, plans, and something far worse, a list of names. Names of people Tommaso allegedly targeted to manipulate or silence if they got in his way. It's not just betrayal. It's a blueprint for more destruction. An FBI agent disclosed off the record. The smartwatch data, combined with CCTV footage from miles around, painted a nightmare scenario. Tommaso orchestrated every detail, from disabling cameras to controlling who could enter and exit the neighborhood, ensuring no one suspected him. Every calculated move, every innocent family interaction was a lie. Leaked footage shows Tommaso's cousin, Marcus Delgado, breaking down during interrogation, whispering. He said it has to happen. She can't survive without her pills. It's all about the money. And even after confessions and arrests, forensic experts discovered another hidden compartment outside the home, something the FBI hadn't yet fully unearthed. "We can't even say what's in there," an agent admitted. "It's like peeling layers off a nightmare, and there's always another layer." Meanwhile, social media went into overdrive. Hashtags like hashtag Nancy Guthrie betrayal, hashtag FBI nightmare, and hashtag Tommaso exposed trended worldwide. Fans debated the extent of the conspiracy. Some claimed there must be more accomplices. Others feared for the remaining family members. Even local news anchors were left speechless on live broadcast. "We've never covered anything this calculated or this horrifying." And here's the cliffhanger that will keep viewers on edge. The FBI confirmed there's one more piece of evidence still undiscovered. Something that could rewrite the entire narrative and reveal a secret that no one in the family expected. The question now looms over every household in Arizona and beyond. Who else knew? Who else was involved? And what will be revealed next? Stay tuned, because the nightmare of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance is far from over. And when the next piece comes to light, it will shock you even more than you think. Now it's your turn to weigh in, because the shocking twists of Nancy Guthrie's case aren't just news. They're a conversation, a debate, and a challenge to everything we think we know about family, trust, and greed. Do you think Tommaso acted alone, or were there others hiding in plain sight? Could someone in Nancy's inner circle have been secretly helping him? Comment below with your theories. Don't hold back. The craziest, most detailed insights might even be featured in our next update. Hit that like button if the story left you speechless. And subscribe for updates, because the FBI's investigation isn't over. And when the next piece of evidence comes out, it will be even more shocking than what you just watched. Turn on notifications so you're the first to know when the next revelation drops. Imagine seeing the final secrets unfold before anyone else does. This is your front row seat to one of the most chilling family betrayals in recent history. And here's a question that will stir debate. If someone close to you were capable of this level of deception, how would you even know? Could betrayal like this be happening in families around the world without anyone noticing? Share your thoughts honestly. It might change the way others see trust forever. Finally, keep your eyes peeled for the next video, because investigators hinted at a discovery that could rewrite the entire story. This is bigger than money, bigger than family disputes. It's a nightmare blueprint of greed and deception, and you won't want to miss it. The case of Nancy Guthrie is far from over, and the next chapter is guaranteed to shock, terrify, and leave you questioning everything. Stay tuned, comment, debate, subscribe, and be ready, because the truth is coming.